What is up, YouTube? Jordan Lance, Red Eye Racing, back for another video today. Hope you guys aren't going too crazy with all this coronavirus madness, locked up in quarantine. So I'm gonna give you some entertainment today. I'm gonna show you how to fix curb rash on your wheels. Alright, so number one, I'm an idiot because I hit a curb while I was driving in my Charger Hellcat, and could have been a lot worse, but just scraped the side of the rim. I was flying, trying to get to work on time. I had a conference call I was trying to get to, and I was late, so did a little speeding, going between cars, and I just hit the side of this little curb. Yeah, but anyways, now it's a video. So we're gonna go to Home Depot, get some supplies, and go fix this rim up, make it brand new. So let's go. All right, made it out to the beast. Let's check this wheel out. That is fucked up. It's not that bad, it could be a lot worse. But as you can see, we got some scratching, nearly 180 degrees of scratches. All right, what up everybody? On the way to Home Depot. Gonna fix these rims up real nice. So what we need, number one, is some soap. So we got some soap in our little basket over here. Soap and water. We're gonna clean it off really nice, make sure there's no dirt on there. Then we're actually going to use paint thinner. So we're going to get some paint thinner right now. The paint thinner will actually get out any wax or grease that's stuck in the cracks of the scratches. So we definitely want to do that. We use some paint thinner on there. Then we're going to use some Bondo putty. 3M makes a Bondo putty for any surface. So once we clean it off, we'll put the Bondo putty in there and then let it sit in there for a second, and then we're going to use sandpaper to actually get the Bondo putty down into the cracks of the scratches. Then we're going to let it dry, and we're going to use a thicker sandpaper. Obviously we're going to tape it off so that we're not sandpapering parts of the wheel that are fine and we're not making more scratches. So once we do that, then we're going to use a black wheel paint. It might not be exactly the same as the ones I have, but honestly with black, you're not gonna notice a difference unless you're 2 inches away from the wheel, looking for a scratch. So it'll be totally fine. I'm not worried about it. I did this on the Red Eye already, but I actually took it to a shop and had them do it. It was $100. I mean, super cheap, but if I can do it myself, make a video and save a little money, then why not? So we'll check in soon once we have the supplies. Just kidding, I'm back. I have more stuff to tell you. So my wide body package actually has a tracking number now, which is good. Still pre-shipment when I look it up, but it's almost shipped. It's at the shipping facility ready to go out. It has a label, so I'm actually gonna get wider wheels and tires put on the Charger once that wide body kit gets installed. So that's another reason I don't really want to get it professionally redone, because I'm just going to switch the wheels anyway, and it's not like I'm going to use them on another car. I can't put them on the Red Eye. So I'm probably, well, see, the thing is, like, I want to sell them, but then it's a lease, so I got to turn them back in with whatever wheels they came with. So I'm just gonna do a little repair job, and then hopefully it looks fine enough. They won't even notice it when I turn it back in, honestly. So, but anyway, yeah, when I turn them back in, I might buy the car, honestly. If I deck it out, make it crazy horsepower, have a wide body package on it, I'm not gonna want to remove all this shit. And even if I do remove it, there's probably gonna be some scratches and some damage left over from what I do to it, so I might just buy the car. Honestly, it'll be a crazy value with what the car will be worth at the time that I want to buy it, with all the add-ons. I mean, it'll probably have 900 horsepower and wide body package on it, crazy tires and wheels. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but that's just another reason why I don't want to get the wheel professionally done or buy a brand new wheel, because I'm going to switch them anyway. So alright, we're actually getting to a good point here where I can do a couple pulls for you, so let's do that. The red eye's not the only one that's fun to drive, I promise you that. And this thing downshifts mean too. Woo! Hear that? Nasty. Oh, there's a Porsche GT3 RS. Alright guys, made it outside. Gonna fix up this rim over here. Just a little scratches on the outside. So, got my supplies over here. I'll take you through them one by one. Alright, we want to clean off any of the dirt on the rim here. We're going to use soap and water first. We actually got our primer, our black paint, our paint thinner, our putty. We're going to use platinum patch. We got some tape. We're going to tape off the parts that are good. And then we got our sandpaper, a couple different grades. We got our 80, which we're going to use to start. Then we're going to go to 400, and then we're going to go to 1000. So what we're going to do first is put the paint thinner on the washcloth. Don't want to spray it directly onto the rims. We want to be selective about where we put it. Do a little taping here. All taped up. A little paint thinner, not too much. I'm gonna rub it in. We're gonna just dab this on the scratch marks. And once we do that, you can see all the dirt coming off, so we want to make sure all that dirt is out of the scratch marks before we sand it down. Now we're gonna 80 grade sandpaper these bad boys. So a couple different articles I read said do 400, then 600, then 1200. Home Depot didn't even have 1200. 1200 isn't even really sandpaper, so we're gonna use 80, then 400, then 1000. 80 I need for these ones that are really lifted up. 400 is not going to do anything to this big scratch mark over here, so we're going to use 80, then we'll move on from there. Get our putty out. Take a nice wipe. Wipe the dust out. How do you open this motherfucker? Yeah. Okay. I didn't put too much. Because I don't want it to be too high to where I have to sand it down again, and the more sandpaper means the more damage to the wheels. So we're just gonna let that dry for a second here. Should dry pretty quickly. And then we'll use our, I don't even know if we're gonna use our 400. We'll use our 1000 sandpaper. Just flatten it out. Then we'll paint over it. Use the primer first. Then we'll use our paint. It should be brand new. No one's even gonna know. So it's almost dry. I'm gonna prep the tires for some primer and paint to be sprayed on here. All right. Now let's go with our primer. We went with the Rust-Oleum products, so just the Rust-Oleum standard primer, fast drying, anti-angle spray, and then the Rust-Oleum matte finish. Or it even says right on there, great for racing stripes, grills, spoilers, and accessories. So it's made for cars, auto grade. We're gonna pump out this 1000 sandpaper from 3M, and just give it a light run around. Should be ready for the primer and the paint. Now it's all sanded up, nice and flat, ready for primer. So I don't want to go too crazy with the primer and the paint, but definitely want to prime it so it sticks a little better. And I think this actually might be better to put on the towel and then rub it in. Let that dry for just a second. Then we'll get to our custom shop low profile non-reflective finish. So they had a shiny black that was probably a little too shiny to go with these wheels. Plus the matte will be less likely to be seen. Be a little incognito, so that's what we're going with. We're going with the matte. If I can pop it off. And if they look ridiculous, then I'll just take it to a shop and have them do it. So hopefully it doesn't look too bad. It just blends in, but you never know. It's actually dry already, it looks like. Let's do some painting. Can't wait to take these off. Have the nice wide body fenders in there. Coming soon. Alright guys, we're all done. Rim's all fixed up. As you can see, you can tell a little bit on the outside. You can see there's a slight color variation from the original wheel to the paint that we used, but overall looks pretty good. Brand new rim, so we'll deal with it till we get brand new wheels and tires on the wide body package. If you like what you saw, hit that like button, smash the subscribe button. Jordan Lance, Red Eye Racing, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.